Amber Heard, I only have one reaction to this. Ha 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 ha. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another edition of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the true crime story of the day that's pretty much caught me eye. And oh my goodness, the trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard continues, and dudes, it ain't going well for Amber Heard. Johnny Depp's winning, guys, yes! And we have another indication as to why that may be. Before I jump into it, though, a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I ain't going to be saying any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ears. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hi, welcome. If you haven't done so already and you love true crime on the daily, served with a little bit of sass and gobbiness, which is basically this, right? Next thing you need to do is smash the hell out of that subscribe button. Like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And let's jump into it, shall we? Oh, sweet revenge, yes! Couldn't have happened to a better person, I'll tell you that right now. Amber Heard has fired her PR team just before she's set to testify after a torrent of bad headlines. Hey, she brought it all on herself, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. So Amber Heard is so upset over the coverage she's been getting in a court battle with Johnny Depp that she abruptly switched to a new PR team ahead of a highly anticipated testimony this week, the Post has learned. I bet she's upset. It ain't going the way that she thought. She thought, right, oh, everyone believes the female when they accuse the male of DV and all that lot, right? No, 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 no. Not when there's literally evidence and a voice recording of her saying that she actually was physically not nice to Johnny Depp in the first place. Hello? Dude, we're not stupid. The Aquaman actress, hopefully not for long, ditched crisis PR firm Precision Strategies last week on Thursday after getting frustrated with the press she's received since her bombshell defamation trial that kicked off last month. Sources said she doesn't like bad headlines. Hey, no one does. But guess what? My opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, she absolutely deserves them. She's the aggressor. She's the person in the wrong. Justice for Johnny Depp. Yes, finally, the press is coming around to the truth of the matter. Finally, it's taken, guys, years to get to this point where the press is like, hang on a minute, there might be some truth to the Justice for Johnny Depp movement. Let's have a look into it a little bit more, shall we? Finally, right, guys? Another source said that Heard is frustrated that her story is not being told effectively, which, in other words, in my opinion, is conspiracy theory or whatever, she's frustrated that the media isn't going along with her false narrative, right? She's relying, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, on the notion that whenever any female speaks out against someone who has allegedly committed DV against them, that the female is always believed no matter what. She was banking on that, guys, but guess what? The tide is turning. Justice for Johnny Depp movement will be vindicated, and Johnny Depp at this moment in time is winning, guys, and this is the indication right here. So as we know, unless you've been living under a rock, Johnny Depp is suing Amber Heard for $50 million, claiming that his ex-wife defamed him in a 2018 op-ed in the Washington Post, where she discussed being basically the recipient of DV. Heard's lawyer argues that Depp was not very nice to the actress physically and intimately. The actress, who is expected to take the stand in Fairfax this week, apparently potentially today, now has consulting firm Shane Communications on retainer to help her get across her side better in the court of public opinion, sources said. Good luck with that. I hope that Shane Communications charged her an absolute freaking mini fortune, because they've got their work cut out for them. But I tell you something, they can try and spin it any which way they want, right? As far as I'm concerned, it ain't gonna work. Because again, think about it. The only hard evidence that we've got of any of them being physically not very nice to each other is Amber Heard. Again, I repeat, there is an audio recording of Amber Heard physically, literally saying to Johnny Depp that she was not physically nice to him. You ain't got it the other way around, right? If anything, Johnny Depp is exhibiting signs of being the recipient of DV, right? Not being the freaking aggressor, especially with his background and his family background and where he came from and all that lot. Come on, you guys. And apologies for the croaky voice. As you may know, I've just come back from Vegas and, yeah, my voice took a little bit of a pounding, guys. The last night we had karaoke, it was insane. But good time was had by all, let's put it that way. Anyway, let's go back to this article. I digress. So, here is Amber Heard herself, looking all angelic. No flies on me. To that. And there is our hero, Mr. Johnny Depp, never for your truth, NFT forever, hell yes. Now, why the sudden PR switch? Well, it's come after several brutal days of court testimony from Depp witnesses and a fiery social media mob that turned against Heard. Guys, the Justice for Johnny Depp gang has always been here for years. It's not that we've all of a sudden just turned against Amber Heard. We were already turned way before this trial started. Let's put it that way, right? So New York Post, get your facts right, dudes. Her new PR team, led by CEO David Shane, has apparently worked against Depp before. Boo. The firm helped highlight allegations lodged by Depp's former business managers, the management group, alleging that the Pirates of the Caribbean star needed to hire a shrink for his compulsive spending habit of $2 million per month. Oh, yeah. Is that the same management group that basically stole $500 million, $500 million from Johnny Depp? Is that the same firm? Allegedly. Just saying, right? You know? Not saying the full facts, are we here, Mr. New York Post? Still, apparently the communications experts told the Post that Heard's new flags have an uphill battle ahead of them. Oh, they do. After years of narrative building, you can't change the public's opinion in the 3 weeks when someone is suing you in a case, said a crisis management PR insider. Ex-Pete Buttigieg campaign maven Liz Smith said, it's crazy to change teams in the middle of a trial like this because you don't like the headlines. She said Heard's former PR firm Precision Strategies, which was co-founded by ex-Obama advisor and deputy campaign manager Stephanie Cutter, is one of the best crisis firms, but they can't rewrite the history of what's happened. Exactly. They can't rewrite the history. They can't redo that audio of her saying that she was physically not nice against Johnny Depp. You just can't do that. Amongst all the other evidence, but I just pick out that evidence because that's just like the easy, most well-known for anyone, whether they're in the Justice for Johnny Depp camp or not. Do you see where I'm coming from? But that's the most damning of them all, in my opinion. The actress, I bet, never wanted cameras in the courtroom in the first place, but Depp's team won the fight to have the entirety of the trial testimony live streamed, meaning neither team could cherry pick what information made its way out of the courtroom. Again, NFT, never fear truth, never fear truth, never fear truth. But guess what? Amber does, because the truth is, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, she's the aggressor. Totally the aggressor. She didn't want the cameras in there because she wanted to continue to spin the narrative. Let's put it this way. If the cameras weren't in there, what would we not have learned? Well, one thing springs to mind when I could get my teeth back in. She didn't pay the full $7 million to those charities, guys. She only paid, personally, according to testimony, about $100,000. And then the rest, of about 1.2, 1.3 million, guess who that was paid by, allegedly? None other than Elon Musk, allegedly. I don't think we would have learned that if the cameras weren't in the courtroom. Just my opinion there. See where I'm coming from? I bet she didn't want the cameras in the courtroom in the first place. To date, the trial has featured photos, audios, and interesting discussions, let's put it that way. Now, scores of Depp fans, some of whom have travelled from as far as Australia, have come to the courtroom to support him in person. Respect to you all. Precision Strategies, Shane Communications, and reps for Depp declined to comment to the post on Heard's PR switch. But I bet that Shane Communications, Heard's new PR firm, will definitely like to comment publicly when it comes to trying to positively shine a light on her. Watch out, guys. Heard is going to try and fight back publicly, making her look like the saint, making her look all positive and all angelic-like. Do not fall for any of that BS, because I tell you something, my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, it will be totally BS. We need to stand firm in our belief for justice for Johnny Depp, no matter freaking what. Ooh, but what do you guys think after all that? Sound off with your gobs in the comments down below. And if you loved this commentary and you love news and true crime analysis on the daily, served with a little bit of gob and sassiness, which is basically this, right? You need to make sure that the next thing you do, no matter what, is smash the hell out of that subscribe button, like, share, comment, all of that good stuff. And until the next time, you guys, laters.